Hello again, guys. So how's it going? Now, I've decided that for the first video in 2026, I'm going to make an update on the timeline for the wealth transfer, especially because we didn't see much fireworks in December. Yes, we saw a little fireworks, just minor fireworks. And fireworks means movements, price movements in the charts in regards to cryptocurrency. Specifically LUNC, of course. But we didn't see those big fireworks that we were all expecting. So this video, hopefully I can give you guys, some hope in regards to the timeline of the fulfillment of that which many of us have been waiting for many years now. And yes, guys, there's great hope, because for the ones out there that are paying attention, if you notice that there's signs in the prices for gold and silver, that is not a coincidence, guys. These two assets, gold and silver, they have been suppressed for so many years that people have long forgotten about them. Like these major banks such as Deutsche Bank, etc., they've been suppressing the prices of gold and silver for so many years. And it's no coincidence that these precious metals, the prices for these precious metals currently are skyrocketing. They're basically screaming that, hey, watch out. We're going into a new season. And the wealth transfer is getting ready to occur. As a matter of fact, it's playing out currently in those particular sectors, in precious metals. So I'm telling you that these are basically signs of what's getting ready to occur in the crypto space. And this video is to give you guys some hope. Do not despair. It is basically right around the corner, and literally, quite literally, right around the corner. Now, let's discuss the month of March. I think it was last year sometime I shared with you guys that this brother, whose name was Kyle Day, he had shared a very, very interesting dream where his wife was shown specific price points for two cryptocurrencies on a specific day. Those two price points were for LUNC and XRP. So his wife basically saw in a vision that LUNC, the price of LUNC was at 0.06, and the price for XRP was at 0.001 on March the 15th. Of course, no year was shown to her, but that's what his wife, I believe, was shown. Now, this date connects this prophecy directly to myself, because as it turns out, March 15th, which is the Ides of March, it is known globally as the Ides of March. And that day, by the way, is linked to world-changing events. It's also linked to major political changes historically, because I believe that's the day that Caesar was betrayed by his friends and those people in the Senate at the time. Okay, so it's linked to world-changing events. And that day so happens to be my birthday, you see. Now, I was asking the Lord concerning that day. I think it was 2 years ago. And I believe He was leading me towards that time period, that day as well, as something concerning the wealth transfer occurring. So I've been looking. Guys, if it's one thing I will never stop doing, I'll never stop seeking out the timing of the wealth transfer, because personally, I have an invested interest in finding out when exactly this thing will occur, because of the connection, or let's say the proximity that the wealth transfer will have in relation to a few other future important events. Other events that are going to take place in the future that is very significant, that will have significant effects to not only myself, but the rest of humanity. So I have a very, very invested interest in finding out when exactly will this wealth transfer occur, because whenever it does, I will know that, yes, this thing is not afar off, this other thing that's coming up. And I can even name it. I know a lot of people don't believe in it. That is irrelevant. I'm still looking for this thing to occur so that I will know how close it is. Because part of the reason why the wealth transfer will occur is to also prepare, put ourselves in preparation for the fulfillment of this thing. And this thing that I'm talking about is the 3 days of darkness, which will involve the Lord Jesus Christ manifesting here on earth through his chosen people at first. But we're not going to go into that here. So let's try to figure out when this thing will occur based off of Kyle Day's dream and several other things. So his wife has seen that these numbers, these prophetic numbers for these two cryptocurrencies in the midst of March, in the Ides of March, right? On the 15th of March. Now, why is that significant? Now, also, Yah had also showed me many years ago to look for a specific blood moon, which is a total lunar eclipse. I've been looking for it for several years now. I think we had one last year, and I thought that that was going to be the sign, but it turned out that it was not. However, the one that will occur in this year of 2026 is very significant, very interesting. Why? Because the next blood moon, which is a total solar eclipse, will not occur until the 31st of December 2028. So I'm thinking that there's no way, because I'm expecting bigger things to be fulfilled at the end of 2028 going forward. I'm not expecting the wealth transfer then. No, most definitely not. Based off of my understanding, that means that it would have to, this blood moon that's coming up on the night of the 2nd of March, 2026, is the blood moon that Yah had told me to look out for as being the sign of not only the wealth transfer, but world-changing events. The world will shift after the occurrence of this sign, basically, because that's exactly what it is. It is a sign of the wealth transfer and a sign of several other things, guys. You see, of the world changing going forward. So this blood moon that's coming up on the night of the 2nd of March, I want all of you guys to pay attention and to look out for it, because it has significant meaning. And I strongly believe that we will see that blood moon before the actual wealth transfer takes place. I believe that shortly thereafter, both the crypto markets and the stock markets will crash significantly. And we will experience one of those big crashes that Yah showed me that will occur. And it will be pretty nasty. It will be very, very big, guys. So that is how this blood moon that's coming up here on the 2nd ties into the revelation that Kyle Day's wife had received. You see, because historically, it has been proven that these blood moons has a correlation with Bitcoin crashes. And I went all the way back. I went a good ways back to confirm this, guys. I've even made a video about it. I can put it on the screen here so you guys can go ahead and check it out again, where these blood moons occur, and very shortly thereafter, or in proximity to these blood moons occurring, Bitcoin crashes significantly. I believe that these elite guys, they use it to cause Bitcoin to crash deliberately. Whichever the case is, these blood moons appearing has a correlation with Bitcoin crashing. So yeah, guys, these are just some of the things that I personally am looking out for. I've been looking out for them for years now. In these particular seasons, I've been watching out for not only the Christmas season, but March specifically, being tied to a lot of things. And when you add this blood moon, which we're not going to have another one until 2028, it is very, very serious, very significant. Also, the California earthquake is tied also to March, April, but more specifically March. You see, around the spring season around there. I've also been looking out for that earthquake to occur around the time of March. And then we have April, which is basically around the month of Nisan, the Hebrew month of Nisan. And sometimes it starts in March as well. And so this entire season, from March going into April, we can expect for big things to occur, guys. Big changes. You see, because it's also written there in the Word of God. It ties into the outpouring of the latter rain and the promises that Yah had made to his people, that he will restore the years that the locusts have eaten. the losses that his people have experienced throughout the years prior. And that is the specific season where he promises to not only pour out the latter rain, but to make these reparations for his people. Now, if you guys recall, sometime last year, I shared a video concerning the timeline of the wealth transfer. I'll put that video here on the screen. You guys can go ahead and check it out. It's on this channel. Now, in that video, I explained to you guys that Yah had explicitly revealed it to me, given me something to look for so that I can know when the wealth transfer would occur. And that thing was tied to my niece visiting. Now, guys, there has been some recent developments of which I can't necessarily share the entirety of, but it's in regards to my niece visiting me, because no one couldn't have told me that she wasn't going to visit sometime last year, the latest being Christmas. And I was surprised. She didn't visit at all, guys. So even when I saw that, I was still hopeful. That's why I continued making those videos, because I want you guys also to be hopeful. But I still was thinking about that, because Yah had already showed that to me in visions, with my niece being a prime indicator for me to look out for, to know when the wealth transfer is going to occur. So she didn't come last year, but this year, guys, there have been some very recent developments which causes me to know that she has to come this year in 2026. She has to come this year in 2026, guys. You guys understand what I'm trying to tell you? She will come either, again, like I said last year, it's either summer or the latest, again, December. Those are the times that she usually comes. But that doesn't necessarily mean that she's going to come in summer or December. You see, she could come around April as well. I have my reasons why I say that she could come at that time. However, as I've explained in the previous video, it's not that the wealth transfer is going to occur when my niece comes. No. That wasn't the interpretation. Whenever she comes, it would have already occurred. Way before she comes, guys. That is the interpretation. You see, she coming is a sign that it has already occurred. So if somehow if I were to find out that concretely she's coming in summer, it means that the wealth transfer would have already occurred even before summer. So that is the good news. So what I want you guys to know is that personally, I believe that Yah has given everyone that has been, seeking him, personal things to look out for, as to know how close they are to the wealth transfer, or even to know exactly when it's going to occur. And eventually he would have revealed it to everyone, guys. You see, that's the ones that are looking, that are asking, you see, that are seeking him out. He would have told them. He will not keep nothing a secret. Not even his coming, he will keep a secret, guys, to those who are consistently seeking him out. He will reveal it. He did it in the past when he came in flesh. You see, there was a few who found him first before others. Well, it's going to be the exact same thing. The wealth transfer is not more important than his second coming. And he's already revealed the timing, the seasons of his coming already to several people. And how do you think I know this? Because he's revealed it to me. You see, he's already told me that. I've already made a video about it. You see, I can also put a picture of that video here on the screen so you guys can go ahead and check it out as well. He just hasn't told me the year, but he has explicitly, more than once, revealed to me the timing of his coming. You see, when he will take us to the wedding party. You see. So, if he has done that, has revealed to me the timing of his coming, why would he not reveal the timing of the wealth transfer? Something that is just significantly inferior to his coming and cannot even compare to it. So yes, guys, he has given me the sign of my niece coming to visit so that I will know exactly when the wealth transfer will occur. And based off of these recent developments, I know that she's coming sometime this year. I don't know currently exactly when, if it's going to be around springtime, in the summer, or December. I don't know that as yet. You see, so I'm still in the dark as regards the exact timing in this year, but I know that it's going to be in this year, guys. In this year, big changes are going to be made. Why? Everyone is running out of time. We have 2028 coming, and 2028 is most definitely a nexus point for humanity. Big changes are getting ready to occur, and big changes have already occurred even last year. The entire financial system has already been changed, even beneath the noses of so many people. They're completely unaware, completely oblivious to what's getting ready to occur. So there you have it, guys. I've just shared this video so that you guys may have some hope and not to be discouraged. Please continue to stay in position, be positioned in the coins that you're led to be in position in preparation for this financial blessing that Yah is about to pour out on the lot of us. Now, that's all I'm going to share in this video. You guys, please take care of yourselves. Peace. Shalom. Until next time.